Come on. As you saw there, you had these kids that have been taught to hate the Jews. I saw this post, somebody else put it on earlier on Facebook, but they said it was in Pakistan, which I am questioning because the boys are holding posters of Ayatollah Khomeini, the former spiritual leader of Iran. So this is more likely that it's in Iran, but I can't be 100% either. But it's certainly, I don't think it's certainly not in Pakistan. Wherever it is, the fact is that these kids have been taught how to hate the Jews. Now, when I grew up in my own community, the Pakistani community, we are also taught hate. We are taught how to hate the Jews, and how to hate the infidels, and how to have an anti-British attitude. And we are taught white people are just trash, they're dirty, they're filthy, they get drunk, they eat pork, they sleep around, they don't care about their children. And we are taught, you know, it's in the community, it's known, you know, we are taught that white girls actually are slags, they sleep around, that they deserve it. Isn't it no wonder that Quilliam Foundation in its research found that out of a 4% population of the Pakistani Muslim communities in the UK, 80% are responsible of the grooming of white children and raping them and beating them and prostituting them out. To me, it's not a shock, knowing what we are taught from an early age. This is an abuse of a child, to teach a child hate when the child knows no hate. There needs to be a concerted effort by the authorities to stamp out this abuse of children. I do not believe that any child should be taught any religion until at least they reach the age of 12, and that includes Christians. Yes, teach them right from wrong. Yes, teach them how to love, but no child should be brainwashed or pushed into any religion until they are at that age where they can decide for themselves. This is an abuse of a child, teaching them how to hate the Jews. Sad, this is sad. These children are victims of brainwashing process by the Islamic communities, and it's happening right here at your doorstep. People need to wake up to this. The far left, Jeremy Corbyn, I'd like to see you challenging this mindset amongst the Pakistani communities. This is what we are up against. We have an uphill struggle, virtually almost impossible to fight off until we call a spade and deal with the underlying issues here. The Pakistani community is the worst community. How do I know? Because I myself am a Pakistani. I was born into the Pakistani Islamic communities. Therefore, I know. And you can ask anyone that has turned away from this ideology of Islam, they will tell you exactly the same. So it's not just me having a rant or a dig at my Pakistani communities. I am First of all, I am British. That is number one. Yes, I am a Pakistani, but I'm a Pakistani by race, not by birth. I am British by birth, and that's what I'm proud of. And my own communities, the reason I still call them my own communities, because I still am of the Pakistani race, although I do not belong to the Islamic ideology anymore. I'm a practicing Christian. I don't hate the Pakistani Muslim communities. Am I angry? Of course I'm angry. Am I furious? Of course I'm furious, like everybody else is furious. And before you, the Pakistani Muslim community, start pointing out and trying to discredit me, just stop for one moment. Just stop and think to yourself, how would you react if English men raped Pakistani Muslim girls on a mass scale across 78 towns? How would you have responded? Just stop and think about that before you start calling the English white people racist just because they are raising their concerns over this rape, the mass rape. Just stop and think for a moment. Think on your own 2 feet and stop this victim mentality. This is not a case of the infidels versus Islam. This isn't a case of the British white people versus the Pakistani Muslim community. This is a case of child rape. Nothing more and nothing less. Get your house in order. Respect and peace.